everyone, and welcome to another ST gaming video. And we've been having a look at quite a few Psygnosis games lately, so I thought why not do another one. And this time it's Infestation, published in '90 by, yeah, you guessed it, Psygnosis. And this game is an arcade adventure game, very much inspired by Alien and Aliens, and it was quite atmospheric and I really enjoyed it back in the day. And let's have a look at the cover art, not done by Roger Dean this time. Instead it's been created by Tim White, who also made a couple of other covers for Psygnosis, I believe. And again, the cover does not have anything to do with the actual game. There's no robotic flies in it, not as far as I know anyway. And this is actually a book cover for the paperback release of The Dark Side of the Sun by Terry Pratchett, I think published sometime in the late 70s. And this is more of a sci-fi book, but I think it may have some connection to the Discworld series. But enough said about that, let's dive in. We do get a pretty neat-looking intro. Pretty short, but pretty cool-looking. We're getting chucked out of a spaceship, and we land on the moon. And that's it. And we get a really nice loading screen by Herman Serrano. And we do get some sampled music, pretty low volume, but it sets the mood. And I actually bought this game back in the day, and I believe it was the last ST game that I ever bought in a retail store. It was in the same TV radio store that I bought my computer. And they had a bunch of games at marked down prices, and it was absolute garbage, except for this one that I picked up and got it for a pretty decent price as I remember it. And I was really into this game. And there's quite a few keyboard keys you have to use for this game, I think, about 20. And that's not counting the joystick directions. So it's fairly complicated, and I have a quick guide next to me. And it's interesting to note that the manual itself doesn't actually tell you all the keys. You actually have to refer to the quick key guide to see all of them. But let's play from initial position. There we are. And, oh, which direction do I need to go? We've got quite a few things coming my way. There's a bunch of angry ants and also a bunch of very angry security droids. I think we're supposed to go to the left if I'm not mistaken. And we can also press up on the up arrow so we can fly around. Pretty nice. Let's see if I can find where I want to be going, because I need to find me the entrance to the base on this moon, and I can't quite. Oh, hang on. Let's slow down a bit. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at. Kind of annoying that the radar goes away. Oh, hang on, what's that? Oh, pressing the wrong directions here. That's a ship, I think. Oh, I can actually fire. Interesting. Let's just land, because I think we are supposed to go over here. I think we should have a... No, hang on, that's an air tank. We can grab that. At least I think so. Oxygen cylinder. But where do I need to go? There's supposed to be a... Come on. Why can't I take off? Maybe I ran out of fuel or battery or something. Yeah, I can't take off anymore. We could go and have a look at that ship, I suppose. Not sure if that's my ship, maybe. It's in orbit and I'm just waiting to pick me up. Come back here. I don't want to be here. Everything wants to murder me. Ah, here we are. This is where I need to go. Unfortunately, there's quite a few angry things following me, so let's be quick about this. We need to open up the portal over there by logging in, because, you know, everything is online these days. So let's go here, and I think we need to press F2, because this is a terminal. Or is it F? Yeah, F2. Identify for security access. And we have to type Cal Solar, because that's my name, and now the transporter is activated. I think we press F2 again, and then quickly run over to the magic teleporter. Go in here. Let's not dawdle. Then we get teleported inside the base. And yeah. This was pretty impressive back in the day. And let's go grab that air tank because we need it. Oxygen cylinder, sorry. And we can blast this thing because I think it's something that's hostile. Maybe we need to go a little bit closer though. Yeah, take that, you evil spinny electrical thing. And there's some stuff in there. I can't remember what this is. Battery. Yeah, we have a need for batteries in this game. And if we go back here, we can see there's the teleporter room. And everything is moving quite slowly because, you know, there's a fair amount of stuff going on here. It's early days. But I remember being pretty impressed by this game because you could go into air ducts and crawl around and find alien eggs that you need to destroy. And let's press F1 to open this door. And that was just so awesome, so atmospheric. That was the closest thing I'd seen to a 3D alien game. So I was very excited. And I remember thinking, wow, if it can be this good now, what's going to happen in 5 or 10 years when we have even better computers? And yeah, then we did get better computers and video game consoles, of course. So it's not that far away from the release of, was it Alien vs. Predator on the PlayStation, or was it just Alien? I can't remember. There's a PlayStation game. One of many Aliens connected games that was pretty damn awesome. I think it was released in the late 90s, so it's not that far from this one. So kind of interesting to compare. And there was nothing fun in here, so let's go and press. Oh yeah, we can do stuff. I forgot. If we press F3, I believe we can remove the helmet, which is good as long as there's an atmosphere and pressure. If there's not, your head is going to explode or you're going to suffocate. So that's not great. But we can save on oxygen and also battery power, I think, because everything costs battery power in this game. And we can also do a lot of other things. We can change the HUD by pressing the... No, sorry, we need to have the helmet on to do that, I believe. By pressing 1 to 7, we can actually go through various HUDs. Check my health, my food level, my medication level, because we need to be medicated. And we can even, yeah, type stuff. We want to make a note. Pretty cool. And there's also... Let's see, atmospheric analysis, because certain rooms may have no atmosphere, or there may be radiation or other nasty things, or cyanide gas that's going to kill us. And we can also, I believe, if we press R3, we go into reconnaissance mode. And if we press 5, we can, I think we're supposed to be able to do something here. Let me just check the manual, I might be misremembering. Yeah, we press F5 to switch between tactical and reconnaissance, and I think we need to have the helmet down. Let's see. Yeah, now we are in reconnaissance mode, which I think if I hold the fire button, I can actually look up and down, and I can even tilt my head. How cool is this? I mean, back in the day, this was just like, whoa. Absolutely amazing. And if we press F6, we can reset. Well, let's carry on exploring here. We need to find lots of alien eggs that are, you know, suspiciously like the xenomorph eggs in the films. And we need to release cyanide gas to murder them horribly. And there's more stuff. And let's just get rid of the helmet because we can see a bit more. But I think the game might run a little bit slower. And here's an egg. Let's see. How do I release cyanide gas? Let me check the manual or the key guide. It's F7, but we need to press F3 to get the helmet back on. And if we go inside here and press F7, we'll release the gas, and the egg is going to go bad, I hope. Yeah. A deflated egg. That's pretty cool. Let me see, atmospheric analysis, radiation level low, main gas content, cyanide. Yeah, that's not so good. So I suppose this... Oh, I think it's clear now. Good, so we can remove the helmet again if we want to save the oxygen. And we shouldn't die, I hope. No, good times, good times. And we also got a pretty interesting key that is called fast turn on off, which allows us to turn faster. kind of speeds up the game a little bit. So that might be worth doing at times. And also a nice little feature. The door stays open, so we know where we came from. So let's just go somewhere else. Press F1 again. These things are, you know, a bit like an airlock, so we have to wait a little bit in here to move through. And I think the game is actually loading something here, probably. Or setting it up in memory. Okay. What is this? Cyanide cartridges. That is good because we're going to be needing some of those. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a lift, I think. Let's have a look inside. No, I think we may need a key to the lift, actually. Let's go somewhere else instead. And there are nasties in here. And there's also air ducts and stuff that we can crawl through. That was pretty damn cool. I was amazed by that fact. Battery charging, thank you. Food replenished. We got to eat even in space. And man, it slows down. But I wasn't too bothered about this. The game is pretty slow paced. And here's a... Oh, did I just... No, it's a teleporter going somewhere else. This isn't the starting room, I think. Got more stuff. Food repair. Ah, yeah, sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I probably should have saved that. But I'm not going to finish the game anyway, so... Let's try the teleport and see where we end up. Maybe we should quickly... sorry. Need to put my helmet back on. Let's check atmosphere. That's fine. Because you got to keep track of the atmosphere analysis and see so you don't die of, you know, either vacuum or something other, some other nasty stuff. Cyanide. How much oxygen do I have? Let's check. Could wait a bit with that, I suppose. I'm going to try the other teleporter. Here we go, and let's be ready with the atmosphere analysis, maybe, you know. Let's just check it to be safe. Radiation level low, nitrogen 75%, oxygen 25%. That's good. Now, we haven't encountered any nasties yet. I think there's primarily like security drones in here. I'm not sure if you're going to encounter any aliens. I think the eggs will eventually hatch, but I'm not sure they release any aliens or if they just release cyanide gas, which is kind of weird because if you can kill them with cyanide gas, why do they get destroyed by it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the manual is a little bit confused. And by pressing F10, we can actually crouch and go down here. We can probably blast this cover, or maybe we can just go through it. No, we can't. Put the helmet back on. And, oh, I need to go back into tactical mode. And let's just blast this thing. No. No, I don't think I can go in there. That's a bummer. Let's go and grab some stuff. What's this? Cyanide. Yeah, that's nice. Let's go back. We may have found a dark room, because I think there are rooms that contain no light, and that's not good. Let's check. Atmosphere, that's fine. What happens if we... Oh, how do I get out of here? This is bad. So it doesn't seem like you end up in the same spot if you... Oh, go through the teleporter. Maybe there's two different ones. Maybe I need to take the other one. Let's just try that. Yeah, I'm back in the dark room, and I'm not sure what to do here because I can't find my way back. I think it was pure luck that I got out before. Oh, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Let's blow up some robots because we haven't done that. I restarted the game because I wanted to try and explore a little bit more, but now I'm not finding my way back to that entrance. Oh my, so many hostiles. Please, let me just get over here. So maybe we should try the other teleporter. Maybe that goes somewhere else. Sometimes it's a bit hard getting them to work at all. I'm not sure what's going on. Please. Okay. Maybe that leads back outside and I can't go there, perhaps, for some reason. Let's try the other one. Oh no, I'm back here. That's not good. Let's quickly get back inside. Yeah. Relax, guys. Did I go this way before? Let's find out. I'm almost out of battery. Oh god, this is a guardian, not something I want to encounter, but let's go grab this screwdriver. Yeah, what are you looking at? Stop staring at me, you filthy robot thing. And I don't know what this is. Could this be something useful? I should probably get out of here, but let's grab that thing. Maybe it's a battery, because I need battery, right? Yes, thank you. And I don't know if we can destroy this thing. I think he will shoot lasers out of his eyes or something. And this guy looks like that robot from, what's it called? Eye of the Robot on the Spectrum? Let's just leave him be. He looks concerned. Let's go this way. I think this is going to lead somewhere interesting. And if we don't go left, I think we can get to the hangar. I think we should have the helmet back on in that case. Ah, yes, cool. Here we have some elite spaceships. That's pretty awesome. And I was just blown away by this. That's the world to explore. I was very much like Alien and Aliens, and we have a terminal. Maybe it's a map. I think there's supposed to be one. Let's see what we can do with it. Ah, yes, it is indeed a map. Quite a confusing one, but a map nonetheless. Yeah, we can see the air ducts as well, I think. But yeah, it's pretty confusing. Let's see if I can blast this airlock thing here. Or maybe I'm just supposed to press F1, come to think of it. So let's try it. Less violence, more just opening things. Oh, you just press F1. Duh! Yeah, okay. This was so cool back in the day. Oh no, let's not do that. That was dumb, I think. Oh, damn it. I forgot. It was in the hangar. There's no atmosphere in there. Oh well. Yeah, it was so cool crawling around the vents. Back in the day, really atmospheric, and I don't really remember encountering any fierce xenomorphs, but there should be some aliens in there somewhere. But yeah, I think we're going to call it quits and have a look at a couple of reviews, shall we? Ace gave the game 720 mystery points, and they wrote, "There are a large number of floors and rooms to be explored, so Infestation will be kept off your shelf for quite a reasonable amount of time. The graphics are adequate, but without pushing the computer's capabilities. Tough at first, but the map and the playability soon grow on you." And yeah, that seems a pretty reasonable review. Maybe should have been a little bit higher, because I really enjoyed this one, even if it was a bit clunky and slow. SD Former's Mark Higgin was a little bit less impressed and gave the game 69% overall, and he wrote, "Admittedly, it takes time, but tracking down eggs and negotiating ventilation tunnels, radiation areas and blast doors eventually become extremely engaging, and at times exciting. If you can tolerate the jerky screen movement and can afford to turn your full-time job into a part-time one, go for it. Otherwise, give the aliens a miss this time." And yeah, pretty fair ratings, although as I said I would have given this a slightly higher rating because I just found the concept of crawling around air ducts and chasing alien eggs to be pretty damn fascinating, even at the speed at which it was running. So I hope you enjoyed this quick peek at Infestation. Thanks for watching and all that, and hope to catch you next time. Cheers!